So I asked you guys to give me ideas for content. What do you need help with? And this question has been asked of me probably close to 100 times in the past month. RJ, how are you sending your contracts to the sellers? So I'm going to break this down and I'm going to make it really simple for you guys. This is the exact way that we send each and every contract to every single seller. Now, here's the thing. There's a million different ways that you can do this. There's so many different systems that you can sign up with. We've previously used DocuSign. However, we were sending so many contracts that at one point in time, DocuSign said we needed to pay them close to $15,000 a year due to the volume. So we left DocuSign. We have since signed up with Dropbox Sign, and it's been super easy to use. It's like $20 a month. Yeah, there's like templates that you can create and all this different stuff. Guys, you know me. I like to keep things simple. So I'm going to break this down really easy and show you the most straightforward way that you can send contracts to your sellers. I'm going to share my screen here. Here's our purchase and sell contract that we use in all 50 states. Okay. Now, from a closer's perspective, because the closers do fill these out. All right. Sometimes when I'm live, I do ask our transaction coordinator to fill it out, but more often than not, the closer is the person that fills this out and then sends it to the transaction coordinator to have him send it. All you have to do is fill in the date in which you're filling out the contract, the seller's name, the company name, the buyer name, so in our case, Titanium Investments, LLC, the subject property address, the legal description, which is available on PropStream, the purchase price, the acceptance date. Now, this is important because this is the date in which you are allowing that contract to sit unsigned, and it becomes null and void by this date. So this is the pressure that you're applying to the seller. So, for example, if I'm talking to a seller and I'm going to send them a contract and they're not available to sign it right now for whatever reason, I'm going to say, when are you going to be available to review that? And when would you be able to sign that by? More often than not, we're going to give them somewhere in the range of 24 hours. So in this example, I'm just putting tomorrow's date. Then you're going to put the closing date. You're going to put the title company. And then you're going to scroll all the way down. If there's any other agreements, you would type them all in this box right here. And then you're going to put the state in which the property resides in. So that's the governing law for this contract. Once that's done, contract is completely filled out. I'm going to come up here. I'm going to download it as a PDF. Boom. It's now on my computer. I'm going to go to Dropbox Sign now. I'm going to drag it over here, upload it into Dropbox Sign. Nothing overly complicated at this point, right? Pretty simple. Wait on that to upload. I have no idea why it's taking so long. It must know that we're recording this right now. No pressure or anything here, Dropbox Sign. Actually, I'm just going to click next. There we go. All right, I'm going to enter my name because I'm the signer for Titanium Investments. And then, actually, I don't even want to put a real name. I'm going to put John Doe at johndoe@gmail.com. Boom. Go to next. There's the contract. Everything should be filled out the way that we filled it out. You would then drop your signature under buyer, the date, go to John Doe, drop his signature, drop the date, go to next. Purchase agreement, 123 Main Street, Fort Worth, Texas. We would add in our transaction coordination email as a CC. So it's got, boom, RJ's a signer, John Doe's a signer, CCing in the transaction coordinator. The subject title to the email is purchase agreement 123 Main Street. That's it. Send for a signature. Once it's sent for a signature, it's going to take us into our documents folder, and then I'll be able to sign that contract. That's it. Super simple. Once it pops up in that box, you just click sign. It's over. Now, if you guys are interested in picking up our purchase and sell agreement, you can do that at keyclosersformula.com/titanium profits, which is our comping and underwriting course, right? So you're not only just going to receive the contract, but you're going to understand you're going to get training on comping and underwriting, the web formula, detailed training from Cassie on comps, understanding the rehab, the profit calculator, then some examples of comping, and then you would also get all of our contracts. Now, you guys have asked about this repeatedly, and I want to make this as simple as possible, okay? So if you have that contract, I believe it's 8 fill in the blanks, then you save it as a PDF, drop it in the Dropbox sign, drop the signatures, email it out. I like to do that on the phone with the seller if the seller is available. However, I am not going to lose a deal or not send a contract if the seller is not available to sign the contract right now. That's what the null and void date is, the acceptance date on the contract. And again, if you're interested in picking up that contract as well as the comping and underwriting training, which if you guys have followed me for any period of time, I will repeat myself. I feel like the training that is needed in this industry the most is comping and underwriting training. And I believe my partner, Cassie, does the best job out of anyone in training you guys on that topic. So go to kingclosersformula.com/titanium profits, pick up that training, get that contract. Let's go close some deals. See you guys tomorrow.